The doctrine of the lesser magistrates is rooted in the doctrine of interposition. Interposition is that calling of God where one steps into the gap, willingly placing themselves between the oppressor and his intended victim. An example of interposition in recent history is the Romanian Revolution of 1989. The revolution actually began in the city of Timișoara, where Laszlo Tokes was the pastor of a Reformed church. The Securitate, secret police, came to arrest the pastor, a common occurrence in Ceausescu's Romania. The people of the church learned of their pastor's impending arrest and gathered to blockade the doors of the church, to interpose on his behalf and resist his arrest. The secret police sent to arrest Laszlo Tokes were accustomed to compliance. When the people blocked the doors, they were stunned by these actions and merely parked their car down the street to wait the people out. As word spread, however, more and more people arrived to blockade access to the pastor. Within a few days, more than 1,000 people had surrounded the church and would not leave. News of this spread to other areas, and a nationwide revolution broke out. 2 weeks later, Ceausescu and his wife lay dead on the palace steps. Their 2-decade reign of terror was brought to an end. When it comes to the interposition of the lesser magistrate, he interposes on behalf of the people. He places himself in between the unjust laws or edicts of the higher authority and the people. He also acts in defense of the rule of law and abates the just judgment of God. When the higher authority drives his unjust, immoral laws or policies forward, the lesser magistrates are to step in and stop it. When Governor Petronius defied Emperor Caligula, he was actually performing an act of interposition on behalf of the Jews. In order to demonstrate his interposition, he called the Jews to Tiberias. When they arrived, there were 12,000 soldiers standing there. They thought they might be killed. So the soldiers were here and the Jews were here. And Governor Petronius actually stepped in between them. And then he declared to them this: "I will send to Caligula and let him know what your resolutions are, and will assist your suit as far as I am able, that you may not be exposed to suffer on account of the honest designs you have proposed to yourselves. And may God be your assistant, for his authority is beyond all the contrivance and power of men." Governor Petronius illustrated his interposition by stepping between the soldiers and the Jews, by placing himself between the unjust, immoral law of the tyrant higher authority and the people. When will our lesser magistrates here in America interpose against a federal government that is out of control? To learn more about the doctrine of the lesser magistrates, go to lessermagistrate.com.